All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NorthForm podcast. I have a few things to show you. So we're preliminarily calling these Justice Law. I've had these written down for a while, and I just wanted to cover them real quick. And the first is oppositionally disposed. So most people have an opposition of disposition. So if you tell them or try to force them to do something, they will resist. They may do the opposite or they may do something else. And that is a basic characteristic of humans, is that we are defiant. We have a disposition of opposition. And that's very important, actually, to the functioning of our organism. Number 2 is stasis blindness. So this is the inverse of the law that's called change blindness. So what our brain does is it's a differencing engine, as Charles Babbage called it. It changes sensitivity. So what we're sensitive to is changes in the environment. What we're sensitive to, for example, if you're driving a car, you could be going really fast, but you don't feel it because you're going the same speed. But the second that you slow down really quickly or you accelerate, your speed is increasing at an increasing rate even. So that's even acceleration is going up. You're accelerating faster and faster. Not only you're going faster and faster in a faster and faster rate. That's what we call a derivative in calculus. So the derivative is bringing that down the hierarchy. So position, right, is the most basic, and then change in position over time, and then change in that change over time. And so that's where we get calculus, which is I think it's a very interesting mathematics. So stasis blindness. So we are blind to things that are static. Something is static, our consciousness essentially deletes that thing. But when something changes, you hear a weird sound, you feel a weird sensation, you see a movement that wasn't there before, you're going to immediately recognize that. And that's where we get to sensitivity. So knowing that can affect things. I saved this sticker here. It says, you soon will get something. You soon will gain something you have always desired. Thanks, Panda Express. We'll see what that is. And lastly for today is number 3, freedom for fortune. Now, what did I mean by this? Freedom for fortune. Okay. The perennial question is freedom free? Freedom for fortune. What kind of fortunes can we expect to receive if we are truly free? And if we are truly free, how can we be aware that we're truly free? This relates to what we just talked about in the Book of Secrets. What freedom is? What is sensitivity? What is true freedom? True freedom is the ultimate sensitivity. True freedom is the ability to do as you wish, as you please, to do as you feel is right. And freedom essentially just dictates that as long as that doesn't hurt someone else, you're free to do whatever the hell you want to do. You're free to contract with whoever you want to contract to. You're free to make decisions the way you see fit. You're free to enter into contracts, right? You're free. So what is freedom? Freedom is fortune. Freedom itself is a fortune. That is what brought so much fortune to the world, is the rapid proliferation of the ideas of freedom. And that's all I have for you now. Oppositional disposition. Don't forget, we tend to oppose things. We are disposed to oppose. We are blind to static things, to stasis, things that stay the same. We are blind to. We are more aware of changes, sensitivity, and fortune, the fortune of freedom, freedom for fortune. If you are truly free and you discover your freedom and you express your freedom and you live according to values and a vision and a mission, then you will obtain fortune sooner or later and you will express your freedom. And that is so beautiful. I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.